RC cars. They are real fun to play with and things get more excited when the project is based upon them. So this is basically our BTP project. That means the engineering project which we are doing as minor. And our future further work on the same project will be showcased in major at the final year of our graduation. So let's see a overview of what we are actually trying to make and develop. So basically the first one is a 4-wheel drive EV prototype, that means electric vehicle prototype with 4-wheel steering mechanism. And the second one is a renewable energy source to charge up the battery. And the third one is adding some special modes to our EV, that means again electric vehicle, by help of our newly developed mechanism. In present time, we are working on 4WD EV prototype with 4-wheel steering mechanism, and remaining work will be done with upcoming time approximately before end of our graduation. Hope you are all clear with our idea, so now let's jump in to take this exciting challenge and see what new things are waiting for us in this project. After ordering, returning and reordering, finally we got our required 4WD RC car, which takes up approximately 1 month time. But finally it's good that we got our product, and as of now we can start our work. Here are some cinematics of RC car which will also provide its components detailing. Now as you can see, these RC cars have a steering mechanism at front end only, and to make 4-wheel steering mechanism we need a steering mechanism at both front and rear end. So we ordered 2 RC cars, and the basic idea here is we will remove the front steering of one RC car and will replace it with rear end of another RC car. And also it should be noted that servo motor which control alignment or direction of tires will only be placed at front. Servo motor at rear end will be replaced by our mechanism, which will be made in the upcoming time. So finally, let's begin. So to remove the upper portion of one RC car, we will have to open 4 screws at bottom. This provides the inner circuitry of RC car. If you are enjoying the video and want future update regarding the channel content, then please consider subscribing to the channel with turning on bell icon. Now let's remove the 2 rear suspensions and chassis which is holding down the rear end of RC car, and there are 6 screws at rear which are holding down the chassis of RC car at rear portion. Now we are only left with wires to take down, which are connected with PCB of RC car. Before working further, let's put all the screws and disassembled parts in order as this will provide ease during assembling. Now let's further take down the rear end of the RC car, switching on the soldering iron to take the rear wires out of the PCB. Now cutting down the melted glue layer so as to assist the shouldered connections and also be safe while using wire cutter as it can cut finger or any other different wire. Now let's desolder the rear wires, the first red and the white one. Now pull out the rear wires and remove the rear portion of the RC car. Now put this aside. And now we will start our work on second RC car. Again unscrew the 4 screws holding the upper portion of RC car. So this shows the PCB hidden underneath the upper portion. So again we will do the same procedure to remove the front portion of RC car. Here we will remove the servo motor panel as rear end will be controlled by our mechanism. Unscrewing the 5 screws to remove the servo motor panel. Removing the glue layer to desolder the rear portion wires. Now unscrewing the 4 screws out of 6 screws which are holding down chassis at rear portion. desoldering the last thread and white wire. Now unscrewing the 4 screws to separate servo motor panel and front portion of RC car. Finally, let's remove the front portion of RC car. So this is the condition of workplace. Now let's join the separated front steering of one RC car to rear portion of another RC car. But before doing this, here's a little catch that let's say if front tires are moving in clockwise direction and the rear portion which we are going to connect was also a front portion which also moves in clockwise direction. But the problem is that suspension can't connect with the chassis that way. So we have to alter the position of rear system so that suspension can tune up the right way with chassis. But now as you can see, both the tires at front and rear portion will have opposite spin, and due to this the car will not move. So the simple solution for this is we have to change the rotation of motor at rear end, and this can be done by reversing the direction of current. For this we have to simply solder white and red wire in opposite places, that means opposite of previous connections. Make sure to properly fit all the components. The screw has stuck with the threads. Yes, finally it's taken out. Now let's fix the suspensions and other car parts. So finally everything is fixed except the PCB connections. Suspensions are set up right, chassis is holding good, all parts are sitting right up in their place. Now let's solder the wires as per our earlier talk concept. So finally everything is fixed now. Now let's test our RC car, inserting the batteries, turning it on, again inserting the batteries to controller and turning it on. Let's test it. Excellent, everything is working fine. Here some point needs to be cleared that the upper portion of RC car will not be added as that space will be covered up by our mechanism. So this is the end of this part here, and in the next video we will see the development and making of our mechanism. Hope you are enjoying the series of our engineering project, and if it is so then please drop a like and share it with others who are also interested in such projects. And also if you have any thoughts coming up in your mind regarding this, then you can connect with us via comment box. And at last, if you want future updates regarding this project or regarding the channel content, then please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. Till now, thanks for watching. See you soon in the next video.